Hello and welcome, my friends. So, today we are going to listen to the Elden Ring main soundtrack, and I already created some of the tracks here in the playlist we're going to go through based on your votes and suggestions. So this is just the main theme we're playing in the background right now. And as you can see from the playlist, we are going to start with the first parts of the game, which are more dark, mysterious and sneaky, and then go to the second part of this video to be more of the epic boss fights, which are still dark but epic as hell. Alright, so get ready. We are going to start with the first track being this one, Character Creation. So this is a very mysterious, ominous vibe. Let's do it. Here we go. Droning strings and this tension violin on top. Really starts with this, ooh. Beautiful line there. With his low bass string drone. Harmony is also droning mainly here. One distant percussion hit into this second part. But you get this minimal dark tension vibe. So this character creation setting really sets the super dark, ominous, mysterious vibe of the soundtrack. Like a dark shimmer. And then just fades out like that. I assume you heard this a lot during the character creation process, at least if you're anything like me, because I spend way too much time in character creation of all games I play. Let's see. Greetings from Germany, Logic Tom. Hello from Sweden. Elden Ring has a bunch of ambient tracks that focus heavily on long strings. Yeah, droning tones and that shimmery, brittle kind of vibe where sometimes they only just scratch on the strings to create this brittle, biting kind of shimmer. Also droning as well. And slow melodies and harmonies. So very, very dark and ominous, and I felt that the entire disc 1, which I assume is the first chapter of this main game, has this more dark setting. We're going to go to the next one now, which is Elden Royal Capital. So if you can just... oh, another one from Germany. Hello, Todd. If you can share any of your experience from where you heard these tracks in the game and the lore and the setting in which they are played, I really appreciate it, since I haven't played it myself. Alright, this one, Elden Royal Capital. Here we go. Distant dark choir. Again, those brittle strings. Hear how they just scratch on the strings. And of course these tremolo effects add so much tension. Super atmospheric, higher choir. And it's ebbing and flowing in and out, the intensity of this track so far. Hear those brittle tremolo high strings. And just a couple of harp notes here and there. Love these string tremolos. Even the bassist did it there. Very melancholic melody. Tremolo plucked strings. And this kind of harmonic rhythm adds a lot to the dark vibe as well. And all the while you hear that distant ambient choir just with droning harmonies in the background. Right, interesting ending. It ended with like basically crescendo, but at a very low dynamics to medium low dynamics, so not super intense, but you heard that male choir coming in and increasing intensity, and the tremolo strings also increased a bit of crescendo as well before everything just fades out. Let's see. Leyndell is the ruined but still glowing holy city regarding looks, but it isn't entirely destroyed. Most is actually still standing. Huge area. Ah, I guess that's why you hear this super atmospheric 3D spacing of it all. And let's see, it's entirely... Is it like ruined? Is it an abandoned place? I never noticed how similar the melodic island in the track are to this specific other track. Cool. So let's see when we start to pick up intensity. Some more intensity already I hear, but still a lower, mysterious, ominous vibe. The next one is Erd 3 Knights. Is this the first boss theme? Let's have a listen. Here we go. Oh yeah. This must be a fight theme. Oh, listen to those fast string phrases. Oh, sorry, I need to turn up the volume. Sorry, guys. Why didn't you tell me? I had it way too low. In fact, let's restart the track. I'm sorry, guys. I just had that ambient volume for the first track, the intro. So let's restart this Erd 3 Knight. Here we go, at full volume. Super energetic string phrases. Horns come in. Like 2-note melody on the horns. And this epic male choir really adds to the dark, epic vibe. Fast trill. Such a dark motif. Very accented choir. Adds such an intense tension vibe. And all the while you get these super fast string phrases. Tension harmonies. And instant kill of the boss there, perhaps. I love this. That kind of groove on the strings. And then the horn just came in. Creating this minimal kind of melody harmony motif, but really adding to the tension with all the percussion and fast string rhythm in this track. All right, so let's see. There are also some later... also not a unique boss. Oh, I missed some comments here. First area boss, yes. The annoyance is placed right at the start of the game to teach you that you don't have to fight all area bosses instantly. But no way anyone not try to beat him. So, lots of people failed in this first boss, I assume. Not a unique boss. The Erd 3 Knights are golden cavalry knights with a bit of tree aesthetic, like roots grown across their shields. Interesting. From what I've seen just on some gameplay, all the bosses in Elden Ring are like super dark and creepy, basically. There are also some later in the game at the entrance of Leyndell, and we just heard Leyndell Royal Capital. Okay, maybe this Erdnight comes before then. Alright, so the next one we have is another boss, I assume, Margit the Fell Omen. So where is this Margit? Is that the female boss? Let's see, here we go. Stringly sound transition or tension. Very dark. Violin could be a viola here. But you hear those dun 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 building here. Okay, fight starts. Love those rips on the horns. Lots of tremolo in these tracks so far. Turning super creepy and scary. Like a tremolo leading melody, that's interesting. And this low bass string riff, dun 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 dun, providing some epic darkness to it and drive. Okay, second stage maybe. Rhythmic change. Instant tension harmony on top. Lots of chromatic notes. But this constant dun 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 dun. Ascending. Maximum intensity for the final part. Sound string. Really adding tension in the high range. Oh wow, ending with like a tremolo diminuendo on the bass range strings. That was an interesting ending. So the entire track was this like I almost feel I could play electric guitar riff to this theme, and then mainly minimal but very haunting tension kind of leading melody ascending and then starting over again. And the final strings, the ascending went on for so long that it might have been what's called a shepherd tone. I'm not certain, but like it feels like it keeps ascending all the time. which is a special technique you can use. Greetings from Emirates. Hello there from Sweden. So we are listening to the Elden Ring main soundtrack today, and this is the list. We are at this track so far. Let's see, when you fight him first, he does not die and comes back later. I assume that is why the music kind of fades away. Okay. Like the boss when it just shimmers away. Oh, so that tremolo fading out in the end. Fell Omen, what does that mean? What kind of boss character is this? So, and everyone, just say hello in the chat and share your experience with the themes, the music in the game, which area you met them, and your experience overall. I would love to hear it. All right, the next one is... oh, this was highly requested. Godskin Apostle. Several people requested this. He slaps you for about 40 tries. I don't know more lore-wise. All right. So, pretty hard boss to beat then. Let's see. Here is Godskin Apostles. Share something about this track and boss as well. Epic choir instantly. These long, majestic notes. Oh, tension harmony. Listen to this low bass trombone brass blasting in the low range. So much chromatic notes for tension here. Oh? What a chaotic harmonic progression on the voice harmonies. And this holy vibe you get from the choirs, and you heard that church bell. What a dark melody. Listen to how the cymbal crashes accentuates the main accents of the melody. Back to this haunting tension voice. Second stage, I assume. Rolling into high intensity. Super high intensity, those high notes on the choir. Rhythmic change. I feel like we are building now. Cool riff on the trumpets. Male choir supports in the back. Some more majestic vibes here. Love the accents here in the phrasing. And those horn and trombone rips in the background. Oh, that ending, like the highest intensity of the female choir, which was super highly high intensity all throughout the track, basically on their highest register and just blasting. And that ending, I mean, let's just, I need to hear that final notes again. Like a super cool crescendo on the horns and the strings, low strings, bass strings, and then percussion roll into that just final ebb, letting it fade out. Oh man, this was super highly driven of choirs, basically female choir, this entire track. Let's see. Godskins, basically a duo of two priests dressed in robes made out of skin of gods. The track is extremely focused on cursed holiness. That's what I felt. Did you hear those? A few church bells like bong in the track. Just a couple. And of course, big intense choirs like this with tension, chords and harmonies really creates that necromancy, you know, that unholy vibe for sure. In their eyes, they are divine, but in their eyes, they are divine, but from the outside, they are absolute beasts. Pretty horrific. Was that a difficult boss fight, by the way? Their theme is the ultimate guide to how to use Mage Code and creep everyone out. Yeah, basically, so you get the majestic vibe, but a lot of chromatic notes in there. I don't have my piano connected. Well, anyway, you heard the main theme was so yeah, basically unholy, majestic, divine vibes. They appear multiple times. Fighting one of them is fun. Both of them is terrible. One of the most unfun fights. Is it possible to disconnect them and fight them one by one, or are they always like tied immediately when you start the fight? I hate fighting two bosses at the same time in any game. Just makes it so stressful. Okay, so the next one on the list is Godric the Grafted. What's this? What kind of boss is this? Here we go. Oh, hear those high tension strings. Trying to lock in the groove here in my mind. What an eerie melody. I think this is on cellos. Down. Ooh. Oh wow, the dissonance here. And that eerie violin phrase. And an instant epic choir again. it's chaos indeed. Oh, this arrangement, this writing. Oh, that high violin. And the chaotic percussion into final crash, and then second stage, I assume. Instantly blasting the choir. Okay, let's listen to the rhythmic lock here. Alright, I'm feeling it. Oh, this chromatic tension riffs is so chaotic. Oh, those horn riffs. And this is the on the strings where the horn goes down instead. Very complex arrangement. So much details. And the syncopation in the rhythm, it's crazy. Lots of staccato horns. As the melodies just go everywhere, it's so chaotic. Oh man, and I mean, I felt that the rhythmic, I had a hard time to look into the groove because it's changed so much in the track. It's not until like here in the end that we get this dun 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 dun. Listen, if you everywhere else, it's just once the rhythmic groove starts, something in the melody happens, and all of a sudden just accent down, 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 down. Oh man, the chaos in this track was so far the highest tension in terms of chromatic notes and chaos in melodies and harmonies and rhythm. Let's see, duo bosses ruined Elden Ring for me. Oh man, I hate fighting two bosses at the same time or more. I appreciate like one single big bad boss. For context, this is a Fell King leader who grafted a ton of extra limbs onto himself from other people. He looks exactly like this theme sounds. Godric the Grafted. So basically like an abomination type beast, kind of insane version of Frankenstein's monster, basically. All right. Wow, man, I need to have a sip of coffee again. Pretty much. Second phase, he attaches a dragon head on an arm. which does what? Like spew fire, bite. I do love when second stage or third stage introduces a new mechanic for enemies in games. That part is fun, I think, that where it changes up, so you cannot learn just one move because he can change strategy altogether. Whew! Man, that was the highest tension, most chaotic track so far. The next one we have is, let's see, Regal Ancestor Spirit. Let's see, Regal, do we get more noble, majestic vibes now? Let's hear it. Here we go. Shaker. Back to ominous tension instead here. Oh, like a big cave. Shaky went in, the rattle went stereo. Did you hear that? Like someone is dragging a shaker in front of you. Oh! Stereo on the strings as well. Oh, cool. Flute overtones. Haunting, ancient sounding melody. First time I'm hearing more flutes here. That is an overtone flute. Love that left-right stereo effect on the shaker. Just comes in and out. And this atmospheric texture or soundscape in the background, making it feel like a huge cavern or... Really haunting violin performance as well. Fading out. Was this a... This couldn't be a boss fight, no? Sounds too mysterious for a boss fight. Why a second stage here? Some fast woodwind runs. Overall, a very ancient quality to the vibe. Space. Staccato strings and then that haunting violin line came in again. I'm not sure where I would place this. Like, overall vibe, very ancient, started more mysterious and haunting, added some rhythmic energy from the strings in the end, but didn't feel like a boss theme. Let's see. Very good. Pretty easy compared to most, but I assume you talked to the about the Godric the Grafted now still. Because this one, Regal Ancestor Spirit, is that what you talk about? First phase is also representative of how incomplete. Yeah, this part is about the spirit. So it was an easy boss because it started such a haunting, mysterious vibe in the beginning. I mean, definitely that ancient regal quality. Was he like a undead king or something? The regal ancestor spirit. Don't know if my first message came through. There is so much to say. This is basically a giant elk. Heal spiritual glow. You fight it by touching its dead body and challenging its remnant. That sounds like a very unusual character design indeed. Giant elk. So regal ancestor spirit, like a spirit of the forest, I guess. Is it evil though? Usually animals, even ghost spirit animals, are not like true evil. Lost, perhaps. So the next one on the list, I think what we have left is all boss themes, by the way. By the way, also another thing I noticed is it's not one single lead composer for Elden Ring. We have Tsukasa Saito, Shoi Miyazawa, and Yuko Kitamura. I think those three composers. I think that is also unusual for a game soundtrack to have three lead composers in one single game, because all of these are still the main Elden Ring game. So the next one is Malenia Blade of Miquella. Okay, I assume another boss fight. Here we go. Drum roll into choir. We have this bass power in the low range, but the mids and highs are more haunting and melancholic and dark. Here I feel like the music is searching still before the boss fight, I assume. Church bell again. Boing. Something is important is about to happen. Some staccato strings coming in, but then they fade out again. This beautiful female choir driving the harmony. Again with the tremolo strings. And trills! Okay, second stage. Here does... Oh, the instant epic again! Is this where the boss fight really starts? Lots of fast runs on the high strings. balanced in those high string arrangements. Comes back. But one phrase and then takes a break and then comes in again. And then just fading out on that final chord. Millennia Blade of Mikael. Let's see if anyone can explain where this boss fight was in the game. It felt like not like a super difficult boss, to be honest, from the music. It was not that much rhythmic chaos in this. It was the hardest boss in the game. What? Millennia Blade of Mikael. It did not feel like that, to be honest. It had some tension and darkness to it, but it didn't have like the super chaotic percussion and power. So that's very interesting. More of a haunting, dark piece. Let's see. The next one is another highly requested track. Probably the most requested track, to be honest. Mog, Lord of Blood. Let's see. Another boss fight, I assume. Ooh, sneaky low strings. Love that string arrangement into this epic choir. Oh, harpsichord in the background. And dark male choir comes in here. Heavy choir focus. Beautiful crescendo there. Like these fast runs on the harpsichord adds that spiky down to it. Nice riff there. And then turning. Very ominous again. Okay, second stage I assume here. Tremolo crescendo. Into massive, intense choir. Just holding out on that power note with everything in the orchestra as well. This definitely has evil lord vibes in it. Oh, reply from female choir. Cool. Like this descending line. to these long, sustained, droning strings. Rhythmic choir building intensity. Oh, goosebumps! This ascending line adds so much tension. And the females join in for that full choir vibe. Crescendo again. Oh, I love a low bass drum roll at the same time as this, like a tremolo crescendo. Ooh, adds so much intensity to it, and then it just goes down again. Diminuendo. Man, Moog, Lord of Blood. Let's see. So the previous track, Millennia, was the hardest boss in the game. I would not expect that. And this one, Moog, Lord of Blood. Eroica has that waltzy vibe that suits boss battles. Let's see, any more comments I missed? Not so far. All right, then. They really love epic choir. I love it when they go from this, you know, deep, dark male choir, and then the females join in at the highest range, adding this huge, huge intensity for the choir harmonies and in the arrangement. All right, next one is God-Devouring Serpent. God-Devouring Serpent. That makes me think about Jormungandr in Norse mythology, which is the world serpent, which is destined to bring on basically eat the world, eat the entire universe. All right, so let me know where God-Devouring Serpent is in the game. Soft sweeping choir with tremolo strings. Very dissonant, ominous vibe. Those high tension string runs and then these low accents really create a beautiful contrast. Dark beautiful, that is. Listen to the high string runs. Oh, what an eerie vocal melody. Crescendo. All right, the fight starts for real here. Accented choir riff. With this tension string runs in the high range. Supported by the low brass section that's blasting those accents. They keep on that high tension harmony here. Okay, second stage comes. Maybe. I assume so. Horn rips and deep male choirs instead here. Lots of those horn swells in the brass section. And again with this crazy ostinato and run on the strings. But male choir taking over for focus here. Oh, the dissonance in that horn part. Listen to the glissando strings. On top of this super low, intense male choir. So much aggression. And sense of power. Nice rhythmic phrasing. Quite chaotic rhythm on the vocal phrasing here. Very chaotic indeed. Oh man, and then just the final low drum roll plus cymbal crash, and this, let's listen to the final here. That marcato low strings and low horns, and then the roll there. So I love it when the composer just adds so much chaos to the rhythm. Look at like shifting from one rhythmic groove into the next just instantly, creating this chaotic sense of you're not sure what will happen next in the boss fight. I assume that was the intention. Let's see. You are literally fighting a snake which devoured one of the demigods and kind of forget an alliance altogether. This track is phase 1 of that fight, which... Oh yeah, phase 2 is also in this, my mistake. Okay, so it was 2 phases in the same track. So, I mean... I feel so... It's like a heavy metal groove in this somewhere, I feel, like progressive even. Alright, so next track on the list... And again, all these tracks are based on your suggestions in my poll and the comments. I usually make a poll before each, or a community post on my YouTube channel where you can just suggest tracks and vote for what you want included. Next one is called Lich Dragon. You say Lich Dragon 46. I think you say Lich. Lich Dragon. Sounds so... All the namings on the track sounds so evil in Elden Ring, to be honest. Alright, let me know in the comments where this is played and how hard was this boss. Here we go. Oh, listen to that church organ driving in the background. With this intense choir on top. Okay. get this dark string melody. Shifting upwards. But a straight pulse in the rhythm. I mean, those pipe organ notes in the low range add such a sense of raw, dark power. Quite a fast riff on the pipe organ as well. I love pipe organ for that sense of dark power. Just feels so, raw and intense. Second stage here, bro, right? And the high strings goes as well, but it's fast. Oh, the dissonance. Okay, string runs coming again in focus. And lots of... Listen to the percussion. Pause. Come in. Pause. With these accented low strings. Love this majestic sounding melody on the choir. Repeating the same, but slowing down the rhythm. Changing the rhythmic groove again here. So much pure chaos. Love this string run ostinato. Again, percussion. Pause. Come in. Pause. Come in. And listen to the horns just blasting those accent notes. And this dark melody is like majestic but evil at the same time. Droning on the harmony. Staying. And ending with that church organ power tone. Ooh. Oh man, the chromaticism the organ is doing, yeah, it's It began more like low accent notes, but then it went like crazy, and there's something about the tone of church organ or pipe organ that just feels larger than life, and in this case with this tension harmony so powerfully evil, it just screams evil boss basically. And also this the main motif in this da on the choir da 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 feels a bit majestic, not uplifting, but more on the majestic scale. But then it went into chromaticism of the notes and, you know, added that sense of evil majesty basically. Whew. All right, Lich Dragon 46. Let's see, this song is the sickest. It was crazy indeed. And the first time I really heard the pipe organ used as much, as prominent as in this track. This organ is incredible. Yeah, for sure. Fighting a dragon in a woman's dream. Okay, so it's like a dream dimension. Is that what you enter for this boss fight? Let's see, have you already listened to Godskin Duo? Godskin, let's see if we check up the list. Godskin Apostles, which was a duo fight. I'm not sure if that is the same track, but otherwise I might do that in... This is the playlist I prepared based on your suggestions previously. Yeah, Godskin Apostles. Okay, so that was the same track. You can check the VOD afterwards if you missed it. Whew. All right, now we come from the next track, Godfrey, First Elden Lord. I mean, Elden Lord sounds... The names in this game are so badass. It's like, so evil. Let me know where this is played. Godfrey, First Elden Lord, here we go. Drum roll into intense choir, straight from the start. Okay. But as soon as you look into the rhythm, it changes. Again, an accented motif. Dum 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 dum. Interesting trills and lip trills on the horns. Dun 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 dun. And then a different accented motif. Low strings and horns, just adding that raw power in the low range. And again, tremolo crescendo into second phase, I assume. Starting with tremolo. Oh, this is chaotic. Horn blasts, some overtone flutes, and this. It's so hard to look into the rhythmic groove because it changes like chaotic. Okay, now I feel something. Oh man, the composer really loves changing up the rhythm and then going to straight accents all of a sudden. and trills. That then. And it drops out. Crescendo to finish it off. But like the main lead motif was like this, nah, nah, nah. But the rhythm really spiced things up with this chaotic, like it goes back and forth. All of a sudden it strays dun 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 dun, and then it goes into rhythmic mayhem again. So this felt like a very chaotic boss fight. Let's see. Penultimate main story boss. He's no longer an Elden Lord, consort of a main ruler, since he was cast out by her earlier. A consort was a consort. I had not heard that label in English before. So Elden Lords are pretty much chosen to be like... Because it says he was cast out, so I assume it's like a Elden Lord equals consort, husband. Okay, very, very interesting. So the next one on the list is Beast Clergyman. Clergyman. I heard that name before, but I'm not sure. Isn't it like an occupation? Clergyman? I'm from Sweden. I don't know all English words, so if you can just fill me in, what type of beast is this? Beast clergyman. Here we go. Slow crescendo on the... Plus that high string tremolo. Oh, this is turning more ominous and dark. Female choir comes in. Oh, love the string runs in the low range here. Ooh, nice turn on the strings there. Building intensity. But still more haunting and foreshadowing with his back and forth string and pauses. Goes up and then it just fades out and almost to silence. So I feel it's foreshadowing still. Oh, the low male voices are just going at the lowest range here. Ooh. Listen to that dreamy piano plinky notes coming in. Only male voice into... Is this second stage? Was that the boss fight starting or... No, it turns more ominous again. Minimal, atmospheric. Tension trill. Low and high string tremolos in crescendo. So snare rolls into cymbal crash, so we are building here. Some fast runs on the strings coming in and out. These chromatic string runs really add to the tension. Okay, full choir now. Lots of snare drum rolls before the main accents. And now low ominous cello plus high shimmering strings. Turning melancholic and building into listen to those string runs up and down. Very run-driven track. Where the choir just does those long power marcato bold notes. Tremolo and crescendo. Marking the accent. Again, you hear that little bell sound. And ending with a snare drum roll and a little fade out for the female choir there. So this was not as much percussive like groove and not as much like clear rhythmic drive, but more like that when the choir. And the chaos came from with the string runs and also the low strings, if you heard those low runs occasionally as well. So, Beast Clergyman, where was this in the game? Looking forward to Bloodborne already. It's definitely on my list. Very dark, epic power kind of soundtrack, as I've heard. Let's see. Maliketh, the name of this boss. Okay, so Beast Clergyman is called Maliketh. It doesn't say on the soundtrack here. Is a beast bound to the main ruler. She wills him to do whatever she wants. What's the name of this main ruler in the main Elden Ring game, by the way? Is it one of the names here in this list? Who's the main ruler? Otherwise, if I don't do the main ruler track, I will definitely do that in a separate video later, if it's not here on the list. All right, so Marika, let's see, did we do? No. Okay, so I don't see any. Does she have her own theme on the main soundtrack, Marika? Because I'm sorry, I haven't included it in the playlist for today. I might do a part 2 and add a couple of more tracks if it's still popular from the main game soundtrack. But, okay, so Marika, I need to write that down so I remember it here. I'm opening my notes. Marika. Okay. You don't see this on my second screen now. Oh, whoops. What is going on? All right. Next one is Dragon Lord Placidusax. Okay, so they have another one called Fortisax. Pladisud. So they used a sax. It's not a saxophone. It's a Placidusax. Where is the Dragon Lord Placidusax? Damn, hard to pronounce in the game. Let me know in the comments. Here we go. Crescendos. Mainly female choir with backed up by male choir. And horns accent the choir melody. Da da da. Lots of tremolo strings in this soundtrack. Chromatic ostinato strings. And then back to long notes. I love this back and forth between the chaotic rhythms and long accented notes. Majestic harmony here. Interesting. Crescendo on the high strings. Second phase, I assume here. Instant ominous choir building. And going down in dynamics. Another crescendo into this. Oh, listen to percussion and low horn stabs. Down, 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 down. A super dissonant melody. Holding this ominous harmony. And again, lots of tremolo going on in the strings. Final stage here, maybe? Love that crescendo plus roll. Or the timing variation on that tremolo. I wonder what that crackling sound effect atmosphere was in the background. if you can update me on that. But basically, the tremolo going, changing the timing, which also added to the, tension of, because they do crescendo, but they also change the timing, which is kind of unusual technique, but it works really well for that dark vibe here. Let's say you go back in time where you fight a two-headed dragon. He was Elden Lord in the past before Marika. Okay. So this was the old main character, basically, main protagonist. Antagonist? What's the word? The evil boss, basically. Okay, so the next one is called Morgoth, the Omen King. Let's see, we had another track called Marduk the Fell Omen. So I only know omen from the word in English, like the old Omen movies, like a bad sign. I'm not sure what omen means in the Elden Ring lore. Okay, here we go. Morgoth, the Omen King. Instant energy from this ostinato string. Dun, 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 dun. And this accented choir. Just long, sustained marcato notes. Listen to the bass trombones just blasting and doing their swells. But here you get this melancholic, dark cello melody in the middle of everything. Okay. So intense. A bit majestic but dark vibe again here. Again, those accented. Ascending line on the choir. Instant little bell fading into second stage. Bam 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 bam. This track had a lot of rhythmic drive to it, low strings in particular. Low and mid strings. And the high strings are doing those long notes. Oh? Yeah, this... Listen to this dark, leading cello in the middle. Adding a sense of elegance, dark elegance even, to the chaos of the rhythms and choirs. Listen to the horn stabbing like dam, dam, dam. Dam, 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 dam. Oh, what a crescendo there. String ostinato crescendo into. Going up, ascending again. And ending just like the first phase ended with that blong, like the church bell signaling the end, basically. It feels like signaling the end of days, or in this case, probably the end of the boss life. Whew, was that a hard boss? I love the rhythmic drive in this one, to be honest. What was it called? Morgoth, the Omen King. All right, the final track for today is one of the most requested tracks by you guys in the comments, and always feel free to go to my polls on my YouTube community page, by the way, where you can vote on which soundtrack I should react to next, and also give suggestions on specific themes. Let's see. He was still cast out for being an omen. Okay, that was Morgoth, the Omen King. Before Marika, you said, like, right? All right. Are you ready for Star Scourge Radan? Here we go. Drum roll instant into this. Tension strings. Oh, majestic vibes from the horns especially. And the drums, the snare drum, adding to this military feel. Oh! Almost like heavy metal vibes going on. Listen in the background. Here. Dum dum dum. Oh, the tension holding on the harmony here. Building intensity on the strings. Oh yeah, now the fight really starts. Dun 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 dun. Such a military, majestic vibe to it, in the darkest way possible. Okay, changing here. This had a really badass vibe to it, this track, for sure. Accented male choir, long marcato notes. Turning more dark and ominous again. Maybe before the second stage starts. This is like heavy metal vibe, but orchestral. Yeah, second stage starts now. Again, drum roll, but instant epic choir. Just those horn stabs with a snare drum roll into the accents. Now. what an oriental sounding dark. Listen to the leading melody. But then the choir takes over the lead. I mean, listen to this electric guitar. This had the most aggressive, adrenaline, macho, testosterone vibes of all tracks so far. Such evil and powerful. I hope this was a hard boss, by the way, or a really cool one at least. Okay, changing vibe again. Long, majestic tones for the male choir here. And just horn swells. Oh man. Definitely evil, majestic roar vibes. Back and forth harmony on the strings, and some woodwinds. And horns, of course. Ending with just one hit on the drum and a cymbal. Man, this was by far, so far on the Elden Ring soundtrack, really the most badass, adrenaline, testosterone, evil power vibes. I would say this was one of my favorites so far. Let's see, you may have recognized the second phase of this fight as similar to Promised Consort. Yeah, I listened to Promised Consort, not in this video, but earlier. Yeah, I felt I had some similarities. I mean, that final part really was amazing. It had that, like, majestic but super dark, powerful, like an ancient evil king or something vibe to it. So that was Star Scourge Radan. I think, isn't there like more tracks in the soundtrack called Radan? Does it have more tracks? Let's see. Morgoth refers to him as General Radan. General Radan. Oh man! Then I was on point with that evil military, like that. You heard that snare, like that roll on the snare drum, and overall I felt that, military leader vibes as well. All right, so that was Elden Ring main game. If you want me to, then you can comment afterwards on this video if you think I should do a part 2. Otherwise, I may go through, the next game could be one of the other ones I had in my poll. But thank you so much, everyone, for being here, sharing your experience, listening to this amazing soundtrack music with me. And I hope to see you again in the next one. And I wish you an amazing day. Bye, everyone.